your boy PB back again. I'm gonna do a preview of two battles in this blog right here. ShotGun Suge versus Hoffa. Now the trick thing about this one, man. Now we saw the trailer to this, right? Now Suge, you know what I'm saying, I'm reading a lot of those comments and just looking at Suge's demeanor and the way Hoffa was just calling it. I mean, he was on point, man. This boy Math was not shook up, not one bit. And I would say that Suge wasn't, I wouldn't say he was scared, but at the same time, he wasn't as rah-rah as he normally is, man. So for all you Suge fans out there, I would be concerned about that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's no way that, you know, you call out Hoffa in Sway Sever's battle, and I'm talking about Suge was on fire in that Sway battle. You know, I felt he lost that battle. You know what I'm saying? 2-1. It was debatable, you know, but at the same time, Suge was, you know, he had a good showing. He had a good showing. He had a damn good showing against Cortez. So Suge is no slouch. But from that interview, man, it was just a trip to see how he was just like, just not as amped, not as animated as he normally is. You know what I'm saying? And you would think in that setting that he would be like way more vocal and way more, you know, in tune with the fuck, you know, Hoffa was trying to do with the interview, of which Hoffa did, and that was, you know, represent, you know what I'm saying, New York, and you know, he showed like he was just a grown ass man in this situation. I mean, like, you know, thug aside, hood aside, borough, city aside, Hoffa was like, man, dude, you looking scared. You looking scared. You looking all to the side. You could just see like the difference. You know what I'm saying? And that's just something I peep. You know, I'm old here myself. You know, probably a little older than Hoffa. You know, he closer to me in age than Suge is. You know what I'm saying? I put it like that. But Hoffa, man, was just on some grown man shit, whereas Suge was like grown, but was still like there's a maturity gap. You know, that's missing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hell, that's just like saying it was D Wade versus J.J. Harden. Both good players, but J.J. Harden is no D Wade. Get the fuck out of here. Man, y'all know what I'm talking about. But I would say, man, that battle, dude, I got Hoffa winning that one. I got Hoffa winning that one, man. And this is a battle of the bullies. Bars, yeah, okay. Schemes, yeah, but no, this gonna come down to who got the biggest nuts, pretty much. Y'all can pause that, y'all goddamn self, man. But this what it's gonna come down to, man. Who, you know what I'm saying? Who swings the biggest stick in this motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? So that's just how it is, man. So I am Hoffa 2-1 in that one. Now next one, Charlie Clips versus Arsonal, right? Wow. Now, my last blog, man, you know, I mentioned like 5 people that was like a top tier. Now, that's not my personal top 5. You know, let me state that now. That was not my personal top 5. I think I said Hollow the Don, Arsonal, Charlie Clips, JC, and T-Rex. That's just not my top 5. I can't say that's a good ass top 5, but I can't say that, you know, there are others that you consider as top 5 cats, you know, shit. Averb, X Factor, you know what I'm saying? Those just 2 names they just come to know. Shit, you know, it's just people got Hoffa in the top 5. You know what I'm saying? You can't hate on nobody's top 5, but that's just me speaking, of which I'm going to get to my point of which I'm bringing this up. Arsonal, Charlie Clips, right? I named them part of the top 5, you know, as part of just 5 rappers that just came to mind as far as top tier rappers. They're top tier, but this battle, if cats got a top 5 out there or a top 3, and they got Charlie Clips in one and Arsonal not in it, or they got Arsonal in that top 3 and Charlie Clips not in it, I think this is a battle as to where it's like some BCS shit. You know what I'm saying? If Arsonal loses, he's gonna drop out that. He'll drop out of the top 3 or whatnot. You know what I mean? Because he has some. He's shown up in his battles of late, but that's just, you know, as far as this UW Battle League is concerned. But at the same time, you know, some of those battles, you know, some people thought he lost. You know what I'm saying? Just wrecked. Some people thought he lost. Because Matt Hoffa, some people thought he lost. So my thing is like, with him, he would have to prove himself, like, undoubtedly just win this shit. I mean, you know, debatable, it is still probably going in his favor because he has a lot of fans out there. Now, Charlie Clips, on the other hand, I think Charlie Clips is trying to just 3-0 his ass, to tell you the truth. I think Charlie Clips is not going to come in there. Because as much as we can say about Arsonal, you kind of know what to expect. With Charlie Clips, you don't know what to expect, man. Charlie Clips still has that, you know, that special factor as to where you don't know what the fuck he's going to do. You could say unorthodox, you could say unpredictable, but you really don't know what the fuck Charlie's going to do. You know what I'm saying? So in this battle, you know, man, it's hard. You know, it's a hard call, but I'm going to go with Charlie Clips winning this one 2-1. You know what I'm saying? So, man, Arsonal, good rapper, you know what I'm saying? I could say in you know, I have to do me a top 5, man. You know, I'm gonna get into that, man. I'm gonna do a top 5 battle rappers. You know what I'm saying? But you know, he is a top tier rapper. Charlie Clips is a top tier battle rapper, or whatnot, should I say? So, but I got Arsonal 2. No, excuse me. I got Charlie Clips 2-1, and I got Math Hoffa 2-1 over ShotGun Suge. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna leave it at that. That's just my prediction, or you know, a preview of what it is. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You know, y'all know how I roll, man. You know, I'm gonna recap those battles anyway. So, hey, you know, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see what it is. You know, I'm gonna you know, follow up on the feedback. You know, in the Facebook groups I'm in. Like, you know, shout out 750. You know what I'm saying? I'll follow on there because got a lot of cats that be at the battles, and you know, they give us live feed. You know, so, or should I say just live? You know, live feedback. You know, so with that said, man, it's your boy PB, man. West up.